I think I'm live. I think. I guess I'll find out. Some of you guys might have notifications enabled. Let me make sure my audio is not too loud. That should be comfortable, right? Okay. Now, to share it to Discord, right? Hey, what's up, Purple Trails? Hey, Purple Trails, tell me what you can see. Can you see that? Can you see my face? Can you see the screen? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the music? What can you see, Purple Trails? Okay. How you doing, Purple Trails? I'm live drawing. Control V. Okay. I think everything is working. Okay. So everything looks functional to me. And now I'm just gonna try to draw it. You tell me if everything looks okay. I'll turn off some layers. I know that I'm kind of small, but I'm using this GoPro and I kind of like how it looks. So it's just gonna be what I'm gonna be practicing with at the moment. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to keep that on screen. I think I can do it like this though. I'm lucky I can shake it. Dang it. Wow, a stream. Hello, Carissa. How are you? Yes. I don't know if you guys ever heard of me or not, but I am a live streamer, by the way. Drawing with none. Drawing with the master. Whichever, you know. How you doing, Glacial? Look at you guys all coming. You know, it's nice to see people from, you know, my old stuff come to this. It's cool to see that transition. And I'm oddly nervous. Like, I haven't streamed for over, like, I don't know, 1,000 hours. What's up, Boxes? How you doing? So, the bot should be working. So, can one of you guys give me, like, exclamation point clap, or exclamation point golf clap? Or exclamation point gay, or exclamation point egg? I want to see if the bot is doing its job. And that's me on screen. As you can tell, I'm a real human being with hands. I have hands. Huh? Let me get a exclamation point. Yeah, Jeff or golf clap. That should work. Should work. I have nothing for it to emit sound. I forgot how to implement that. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can turn it on, but if not, I won't worry about it right now. So what are you guys doing this Sunday, right? Today's Sunday? Oh, live stream. Hello, Moonflower. Hello, Talvez. ¿Qué haces, putito hermoso? Nomás aquí dibujando, look. As you guys can see on screen, that little Furby, that's just some rough art. I can actually turn off a layer group so you guys can see a core version of what it's going to look like. And no work, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to figure it out right now, and I don't really want to finagle with it too much. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't automatically just start playing sounds. I must have to capture, like, an thing. Don't worry about the sounds, I guess. But the chat on screen does pop up. It looks like, yeah. Spanish is puta. Threw my back out, so perfect timing on a stream. Did you really, man? How'd you manage to do that? I have, like, reset keys. I have changed. You guys have no idea at all of the behind the scenes stuff I've been having to do. It's actually ridiculous. So I'll draw on a new layer yet, so I can just kind of disable it if I want to, and I'll draw in red. Oh, my monitor moves around when I touch it. Hello, autistic dog. You guys should technically still be earning currency and stuff. The bot's just kind of sitting there, so you might be able to do exclamation point points or something. So maybe it'll be working. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it or not, but just saying. I tried to melt down brass bullet casings. It half worked. It melted, but not fully. Look at that. Not fully into a liquid. The ingot was a little dry. Brass doesn't take a lot of heat, right? Shouldn't be too difficult to melt it down. I guess you gotta get real hot though. Do you have furnace? ¿Cuál programa usas para tus dibujos mamertos? Uso el programa que se llama Corel Painter 2017. And in this stream, I'll be simply and plainly drawing some concept art for this creature we're drawing here, right? Or I mean, that we're making, this Furby. So I'm gonna be going over the ideas of how I want like feathers and stuff, and how I'm thinking about actually harvesting feathers from real chickens. So I'll have to figure that out, but it's just an idea I'm tossing around. I also like the idea of maybe like an exoskeleton, like to make a chitinous exterior, kind of like the idea of a bug, right? I put thought into that, but I think it would just be a little too difficult, a little more than I can chew right now to turn him into kind of a bug Furby instead. These are all concepts I've just been kind of tossing around. Nothing that I've kind of dedicated myself to yet. As you can see in group 1, I've drawn titties on her. So somebody said to make it a baby harpy, right? And I was thinking about that. Thinking about maybe like, because harpies are nude, you know, the common form, but I could make it like a harplet, right? Like a little miniature version. You should do return your favorite mods. Kaha, Carissa. I don't need any mods right now, man. There's just you guys here. Points. Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out if that bot's working. Don't worry about it right now. Give it chicken skin. I looked into tanning chicken skin in order to kind of layer the Furby in, you know, to layer it in chicken skin all across the board. But the problem with chicken skin is something I really don't think it's going to fare well in time, because it's super thin. Chicken skin's really thin. I don't think I could tan it and make it like durable. Possible, but I just think it ended up being kind of grody and gross, and I kind of want it to be a presentable item. So I'm thinking, this is my most basic thought, all right? I'm going to give you an idea at the most basic thought. I'm going to cover this in clay, modeling clay, right? Simple. Just a nice thick layer on it. The reason I stripped all the extra parts and stuff off of it and I roughed the texture up in my video is to give the clay a surface to cling to, because it's very slick, right? So it might not stick. And I was thinking about doing a whole layer of clay, probably sealing up his joints, lobotomizing him, so disabling his brain. I don't think I want him wiggling around and stuff. I don't think it's a good idea if I plan on making a sculpture with him. So I was gonna model him with clay, and then I was gonna put layer of feathers like this, just layer, and then change the color, probably food dye the feathers into a different color, and then kind of essentially encapsulate them in feathers. And then I wanted to use his ears. This is all a rough idea, to make wings, which I'll draw. So I'll get to that. My Furby is beautiful, she says. A harpy would be cool. You think? Sorry if I missed some of that chat. You can at the Spanish Plague me, you guys, and I'll be able to read it. My Furby is horrified at this. So I'm gonna try to draw a wing. So I'll actually disable the layer group. Oh, not that one, this one. Not this one, that one. I'll just try to draw the idea of what I think. So right now, obviously, he's just this frame, right? He's not all this. I was thinking about adding legs, right? But he's gonna be kind of like sitting down on a square. I've got a square platform, which I can just show you. This is what I think I'll put him on. It was literally for nothing, right? This wasn't. I don't even know how I got this. It just ended up being like an extra piece I had around. It's got some wax. I'll probably melt off. And I was thinking about cutting a hole through the bottom of it and running the wires through the center to power it. But I have another idea too. This light behind me, I might disintegrate that and use that instead because it's rotational already. Are you calling me beautiful? Spanish Plague, the master of none. I'm calling you disgusting and ugly, but I said it was beautiful, but it's awful. Tan talentoso que eres y haciendo pinches monstruos de mis sueños. Te quiero mi macho machote. Thanks, Talbes. I'm really excited to do this stuff, man. This is like, to me, this is a whole new. I'm no longer. I don't feel bound anymore by what I'm doing creatively. This is gonna be. I'm having so much fun with this. Even my shitty little videos. I don't care how many views they get or anything. You know, I just put them up and then that's it, right? Dad, what's up, Droppy Boy? Make Naruto Furby. But the idea is that I was thinking about putting wings like this. So like little, like kind of like a Digimon wing. You know what I mean? Where they kind of come up above their head. That one Digimon, whatever it's called. Using these appendages, essentially attaching a rod through it and then attaching probably balsa wood. So I was going to pin it through with balsa wood and then once again layered in clay and kind of make a rough idea of a wing, kind of something like that. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm not quite sure because I was also thinking I could try to make like this one says, essentially a tentacle, right? I was thinking about, I can't draw on this layer. What's going on here? Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah. Make Naruto Furby. The labeler theme is cool. Hey, thanks, man. I'm gonna make new intros. That like 10-second like click intro is kind of cool, but I don't want to see that every time. Essentially, what I'm gonna get in the rhythm of is making a new version of saying my name or putting my name physically on something every single video. I just kind of been using it right now because I've been I've been doing so much work. Like I said, behind the scenes, you guys don't see all of this yet, but this setup I have now is ridiculous, and it's taken me a long time and a lot of work to get it all together. Everything I own in this house now is essentially unpacked and serving its job in a place in my home, which is kind of crazy to think about. I'm running at like, I have no storage anymore. Everything's out, which sounds like nothing, but it's a big deal to me. You take a labeler to Snapchat. Where are the Lottles? The Lottles are right over there. I can see them diagonally through my my screens, so I can always look at them. And weird thing about these axolotls, and I don't know if all of you know this yet or not, but like they're very sentient, they're very smart, and they will like sit at the corner of the cage and watch me whenever I'm in this room. They look at me. They're not a fish that just kind of like dumbles around, right? They will actually look at me, and it's kind of weird, if I'm honest. It's a little weird to have like a little creature just constantly staring at you, or a couple little creatures rather. Alternatively, this is something else I thought about with the Furby. Let me see. I'm trying to like kind of gauge where I can put this and not end up hiding it. That should be okay. I was thinking about making the Furby its second evolution. So I was thinking the Furby kind of looks like a baby Pokemon, right? I mean, it looks like a Togepi or whatever. They're conspiring against you. Hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing, man? When can we hang out, father? I'm off tomorrow. Do you think you're a predator? Do they think you are a predator? No, not at all. They're not scared of me. Glacial, I put my finger in the tank when one was like swimming to the top, and he like bit at my finger. He does not care about me. They're kind of stubborn. I don't know. They're funny. They're definitely, they don't care. There's something weird about this animal. I'm doing pretty good, man. It's nice to see you, and it's nice to have you here. It's nice to have all you guys here. I really appreciate anybody showing up. Especially for something as simple as a concept art talking, right? Drawing gay. Thanks, Fucky. But yeah, so I was thinking baby pygmy form, right? First evolution Pokemon. I was thinking I wanted to make it a second evolution. I was thinking about making a second evolution Pokemon by using the body of the Furby as the head, right? This would be the head. There's a gap in the center with that weird little pink thing that you see. But I was thinking about like trying to create a mold around him to make him a standing guy like that. I was thinking about I could make him taller because this thing has a lot of space on it, so it's kind of there's gonna be a lot of space left over around this if I want to use this piece of wood. So I've been kind of thinking of ways to either fill it up. I could alternatively put him in a corner somewhere and build a scene on the piece of wood as well, kind of like using either fake grass or moss and kind of make it look natural. Remember, this is all like biting off more than I can chew type deal, right? I'm gonna try my hardest to make this a nice piece of work, but this is my first, I guess, ambitious endeavor I've ever tried. And replace its face with a skull or make it shoot fire. I have plans for the other Furbies. I'm not gonna just constantly use Furbies, but they'll be in a video that I plan on uploading. Have the Oxus been named? They have not, actually. Keep meaning to like host the vote, but I just need to get a couple more names together and I'll put a vote up on the announcements. Alright. So I guess in the meantime, if you guys want me to draw any variation of a Furby, I could probably give it a shot. You know, just something for me to doodle while I talk to you guys. This is going to be a kind of a laid-back stream, kind of maybe an hour. Just going to hang out and then talk about my ideas. So in the video, the second video, the filler video I uploaded, there's this weird S-curve thing that I removed from my GPS bracket like this, and it had like a plunger at the bottom. I think it was kind of like that, or yeah, it was a plunger like that. So it held that GPS that I modified into a personal camera, something kind of like that, right? But I removed this part. So I was thinking about using this spine, this piece as the monster spine by drilling a hole into the Furby from the bottom and using that flexible piece to kind of give them a rigidity, and then attaching the interior arms using items as well. Thinking like thick braid wire. Depends on what I want to build a body out of, and what I really want to do. Let me talk about everything I want to do instead of actually getting anything done. So I want to get good at carving balsa wood. So I carved this when I was a kid. Probably do this. That might be a little overbearing. But I carved this when I was a kid out of balsa wood. Just like a little car, I guess. I built it with only sandpaper and a bandsaw. This was when I was much younger. I did it in a shop. So I was thinking about doing that, but for his big muscles, you know, to make him kind of a bulky guy. Out of big chunks of balsa wood. Balsa wood's really cheap and easy to carve. Hey, I remember that thing. Do you really? That's funny, Glacial. Executioner Furby. Do you want a cow skull to use in one of your Furbies? Do you have a cow skull, Droppy Boy? And yes. Where's the Radio Shack shirt? I thought about wearing a Radio Shack shirt, but I decided against it because, I don't know, it's kind of a gross shirt. Anyway, it's all tore up because it's super old. But yeah, so the reason why I wanted this vise, right, is so I could hold the pieces of wood that I plan on carving, and I'll use the Dremel to speed carve stuff. So it's not going to be like the beautiful handcrafted, you know, whatever. It's just going to be serve its purpose quickly, you know. My goal is to kind of put stuff out. You can put stuff out quickly, and then when you're on the finishing details, that's where you should most of your work go. But foundationally, like the skeleton of this creature, I essentially need to get this done if I'm going to commit to it. So that's why I kind of wanted to, I guess, stream my thought process, because it could go either way. Either I could make them taller and bigger and bite off more than I can chew by building a whole frame around them, or I could kind of keep them as a baby. And I was thinking about, like I showed here, as I was thinking about keeping them sitting down, so I could put his little legs and then maybe build some like bushes and stuff around him, kind of give him a setting. I'll need more model paint. I have model paint, and I'll need like probably just actual shrubbery, like plastic shrubbery. But I decided to live stream this, I guess, so I could have a chance to talk to people that I haven't talked to in a while, like you guys. So as far as exactly what I'll end up drawing, probably nothing now. I'll probably just doodle something for fun. I have 2 cow skulls. How I guess new are they, or are they whole? Do they have their molars and stuff, all their teeth? Hey, what's up, Unknown Toast? How are you? Isn't it your birthday? I think it's Unknown Toast happy. It's his birthday. Spanish wants to talk to us. Yeah, I want to talk to you guys. You know. It's also the Unknown Toast happy birthday, I believe. I think it's his birthday anyway. And we're listening to my Spotify music, which means it's all copyrighted, so the odds of this stream surviving, you know, past today is probably 0. I'm drawing on a 52-inch TV. What you can't see behind this GPS is this giant TV, so like if I just look like this half the time, it's because it's so big, and I'm kind of having to look up. I really want a smaller TV. I didn't want this big-ass TV here, but my setup right now, it's most convenient to have a 3rd screen. I need it. And I have another screen over here that I can see what I look like, and man, I look good, you know. Happy birthday, Toasty Boy. There's a reason the Discord Spanish is thanks. I guess we gotta play on the happy birthday, right? That's usually what we do. We gotta sing for him. Is it really your birthday, or are you messing with me? Oh. Oh. Happy birthday, Toasty Boy. Happy birthday, Moonflower. Wait, it's not her birthday. I typed in Los Mañanitas and I got the manatees. Whoa, what is this? Please don't do that. What are you? I saw that Game Money streamed recently and I missed it, man. That pisses me off. Why did you guys let me miss Game Money stream? I'm just gonna let it play where it is. Oh! Dimos a cantar. Linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto, placer a felicitarte. There's no emotion inside of me right now. Nacieron todas las flores. Todas las pinches flores, cada una. You want to like accentuate the lips by putting a border on the lips. Show him like he's a little wrinkly, you know? I put some specks around, give him some texture. My sister is judging me for watching you. Why? Just me. I'm a big deal. The quality should be good. They're quite fresh and one is small. That's cool. I like the idea of a baby cow skull. Yeah, man, it's yo. Do you have a time frame for these builds? I do not. I'm gonna build, like I said, like I've said this in the Discord, I guess, and every now and then mention it to people. The YouTube is completely secondary to what I'm doing. This I'm taking a lot less seriously. I'm still putting stuff out by all means, but I will get to stuff when I get to it, kind of idea. And I want to take my time with things to make sure I do them right. I'm definitely going to continue progressing on them. I'm just not going to be able to promise that I can get it done quickly, because it all depends on, one, how ballsy I feel that day at the project I'm trying to attempt, and how well I can edit. And if the final product ends up like shit, I'm going to have to scrap it. Like there's a certain amount of instability with this kind of styled work, where you just gotta hope that it's gonna come out worth showing or not. I've already thrown away a couple videos that I thought about putting out, but I was like, nah, just skip it. You know, if it's not really worth watching, don't put it out. He's drawing, and I'm watching someone else draw. If you guys have any drawings yourself that you want me to show, I could probably do that really quick. You know, nothing out of the bounds of reality. Dos Santos. God, that song was so long, I always forget. Put him on a little skateboard. I told you guys that you need to learn how to kickflip. Did you guys learn how to kickflip yet? I feel like I gave you guys that responsibility. Ty, do you know how to kickflip? It's the problem is I don't have what I actually am doing on screen. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. The way he's standing is more like this. Yeah, you can put a picture on stream. I can send it to you. Is it something you drawed? I don't want to just put random images up on the screen, as it requires effort. If it's a piece of art that you made, then maybe I'll think about it, if it's good enough. If it's a piece of, like, Gundy art? No way. Speaking of Gundy, where is he? That looks like a skateboard to you, right? I also went the extra mile by throwing in some obliques, you know? I gave it some three-dimensionality. I'm a big fan of the song. This song is good. No, I'm not cool enough to do a kickflip. I learned how to barely do a kickflip, but I was better at pop shove-its. And people say pop shove-its are harder, but I always thought the kickflip was super hard. I skateboarded just a very little amount of my life, but it was enough to try to fit in with the cool kids in middle school. Back when that was like how you were cool. But yeah, there you go, Unknown Toast. Once again, man, happy birthday. How old are you now? 13, right? I drew it with my mind. Yeah, you didn't do that. My greatest ability is the ability to whistle. Are you one of those weird professional whistlers? So as far as the beak of the of this creature goes, it's kind of two semicircles, right? You guys kind of can envision that pretty easily. You see how that is? Oh boy, I'm a little out of practice here. Okay. And then it kind of comes up into these two eyes. That's kind of how his eyes work. And they're unified. And there's like a border between the actual eye and the interior eye, so there's like a socket. So I was thinking about kind of using modeling clay, which I'll switch to red for this, to kind of build it up to a point right here and kind of bring it back into that socket line, and then I could kind of like make it shroud. I want to shroud up his eye with some flesh and then darken the exterior. And then I was gonna use a yellow to paint over his eyes, but a transparent yellow, so the lighting that's inside his eyes will still shine through, because I want that like faint LED lighting, I guess. I don't want him to like look around with his pixels and stuff. I want him to just have that, and then when I do that, it'll give it kind of a, I guess, a lamp-like feel. So I'm gonna have to run wires to the inside to kind of power the thing. 14 R word, yes. And as far as his beak goes, I wanted to essentially build an extension off of his already existent beak and pull his beak into a point like this, by using a couple of I'm thinking maybe plastic sheet to kind of build it like that, and then I'm gonna build it up to a point like this from underneath as well, and kind of use the frame provided to me to kind of mount it. And then I'm going to paint his actual beak black so you don't see it when he opens and closes his mouth, to kind of extend his beak outward. I'll look at the art on Discord. How much of that totally made? No, if you didn't make it, I'm not going to do that. Stop saying that word. But when I extend his beak, I was thinking about maybe extending his beak with some with fangs on the edge of his beak as well, just kind of like gripper, not really fangs, but gripper edge of his beak. And I was gonna, here's a really weird part of what I want to do. I want to put my blood on every item I make. So I want to draw my own blood. I know it's gonna get some mixed reactions here, but I want to use my own blood as a paint, essentially, on the pieces I'm making, to kind of give it, I guess, the most accurate color of what real life dried blood looks like. So I want to use my blood as a painting method. Because nothing I can't stand more than a piece of art that doesn't represent blood and how it actually looks. Obviously, it won't represent fresh blood, but I can definitely do dried blood with my own. Sounds really edgy, right? And kind of, all right, dude, that's kind of weird. But I'm just thinking about pricking just a small amount and kind of drawing it with a little suction kind of needle. Not really a needle, but like a plastic suctioner, and then just kind of using it to like dab around the edges of fangs and stuff to make it look like it's previously eaten something. Yeah, the mom cow died after giving birth, so both the mom and baby cows died. Oh wow, that's cool, man. Yeah, if you want to sell them or whatever, we can definitely link up, and I can definitely get those off of you. So I wouldn't move this, but I don't think I care that much, do I? I guess I can move it. Like this. I can't right click anymore. Layer via copy. Yeah, and then I can click the little, this guy and scoot him over. Oh, oh. What? What? You what? Okay. Let me make sure I'm not misaligned on my thing. Okay. I'm doing something wrong here. I think I can select all. Okay, what is this on? Let's see, are you okay? Yeah, the mom cow, yep, mean works for us. Hello, Bensky the Line, how you doing? A package deal for my Furbies and the skulls. A package deal, that sounds pretty good. Well, what are you thinking on your package? How much for your package, little boy? What layer was I drawing on? Christ. Alright, this is the layer I'm drawing on 4. What do you want for your little package, boy? Control D to unselect, right? We'll try that again. I am like achieving a very strange level of like, I guess, I'm using all of my abilities at once. It's so weird because I'm like streaming and drawing and creating, and there's just a lot going on with my brain that's kind of like having to stretch far, you know. I'll put this over here, I guess. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, back to the paint. Yep, yep. Alright. Okay. Alright. Natural selection ended that family tree in one go. How much would you offer me for my beautiful Furby? The old one? The antique? I don't know. I don't know what it's worth. I guess I'd have to look it up. $1 million. The Furby that is worth 10 cents at most. Stop calling it beautiful. That thing, yeah, it's actually it's actually pretty ugly. So, building off of what I was already drawing here roughly. I really should kind of practice his feet, I guess, right? So I don't really know what I would be using for his feet. I guess I'd have to use, I have these wooden chopsticks, so I could kind of attach the wooden chopsticks at first. And once again, my best friend here, what I really want is a kind of clay that will harden into like solid. I know there's model clay and stuff like that, but I really need to figure out what. I also want a clay that I can burn to pull a different color out of, so I could actually use real fire, which I have a couple of items that make fire here with me. And I could probably do standard long chicken legs, or alternatively, I could do short like chicken feet, like kind of like this. You know what I mean? Something against his feet. I'll actually have a really good idea. I could play even more with proportionality by making his base. All right, here's something I can build on further. So let's say I've got his base, right? He's sitting on his base. And he's already kind of really small compared to the base, so I'd have to find filler zone. So what I could do is, instead of imagining him small, I could imagine him as a giant and then make even smaller miniatures around him. Either smaller, like a handful of jelly bean apparent Furbies that are like him, that kind of huddle around him in some sort of weird kind of way. And then I'll probably put shrubs on the exterior. I'll just color it just for the sake of imagination. Kind of like that. So he sits as like a mega Furby while the little ones around him kind of crowd about. That'd be kind of cool. What about actual bones? I want to use as much real-life animal as I can. Not for this project. This project is going to be my first one. I'm just going to get it out of the way and done. But the way my channel is going to work is in the description of this video, not the description underneath it, it's a personal blog. So I'm just going to show you guys what I do with my life now. Simple, right? Don't come to expect anything. I can't make promises. I can't say I'm going to do this forever. I'm just going to make videos on like, hey, I did this today. I'll edit a quick video, snap it out. You know, I'm going to do a survival trip. I'm going to do a hunting trip where I'm going to go with a crossbow. I'm probably going to make a video of me cleaning all these Legos with the cat urine off these Legos. Just because there is no informative YouTube video on how to properly clean cat urine off of a Lego. So might as well make one, right? How to build an axolotl aquarium. It's going to be random. This channel is going to be completely all over the place. What about make the little ones eating away at its legs and it's just bones are left over. So like, I see what you're saying, but then it would have to be in distress, right? The Furby would have to be distressed. But you mean like over here, like chomping on them, so you'd only have one, like a bone left? But I think I'd rather instead have them like worshiping him, and I could also make like a baby Furman shaman, you know what I mean, like with an offering on a table. I was thinking maybe something like that. I've changed my buttons around on my pen, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. So I could do an offering table, like a sacrificial offering table here, because I have plenty of space to work with, and then like a shaman one, and then like a semicircle of crowded around. Now this is edgy. Make a recurve bow someday. Yeah, Moonflower, I really would like to, but once again, to make a proper recurve, I need a heat press, and I don't have a heat press. A heat press is these two giant jaws of, I think it's aluminum that they get really hot. It might be steel actually, and they just press the wood into a rough shape, and then they kind of like cook the glue together, and then they cut off all the edges. I'd love to. I do have a little bit of wood glue and wood experience. Like I kind of know what it is to like manage and manipulate. I'm good at manipulating wood, that's what I'm trying to say here. So I think I could do something like that, but I couldn't make any promises. Make a gun and don't register it. I actually plan on making some booby traps. I'm gonna make some fake traps that aren't actually dangerous, and let you guys figure out how to actually make them dangerous. I wanted to make a video of like trap wire and tripping wire. I'm gonna have to replace these. That's a bummer. These were so nice. 1 second. So these are wireless. That's how I've been hearing. So now I'm gonna switch to wired like an animal. I do that. Spanish, how's crossbow made? Well, you can make them out of pressed metal. Not pressed metal, but I'm sorry, stamped metal, right? Just cut out of a metal section, then they bend it into shape. But the trick to a metal pressed crossbow, or something that you can kind of crunch out of a sheet of metal, is you got to put that divot in the center, and that divot in the center is what gives it the rigidity, or I guess the spring load that wants to make it return, because if not, you're just bending a flat piece of metal. That's why that little divot's really important in a crossbow. I mean, if it's a standard metal crossbow, that is. Okay. Okay, I can hear now. Now I got a leash. You see this? I've been like trying to figure out my best way to deal with wirelessly and kind of mobility here. So it's all part of this learning process. So I'm sorry if you look upon this leash with a frown. I'll make traps. Yeah, I think there's like rules in the Geneva Convention that prevent you from making traps. So I really want to make sure that I understand all the legality. I don't myself anymore. Before I start fiddling around with the idea of like showing you guys how to build a booby trap, you know. All right, let's draw something else. Let me draw something different. With Legos, what I want to do, and I have this new GoPro Hero Black 7. It's a very nice camera. It's got this cool stabilizing thing that kind of automatically centers your, it doesn't center, but it automatically stabilizes your video when it's moving, and it's very, very, very good. So what I want to do is, I need to build essentially a square to show stuff, right? Kind of like a show area. And I need to build this ring above it. And I need to use metal line to hold the ring up off the ceiling with a hook or whatever, something simple like that. And what I'll need is I need a like a dolly. So I need like a little square that can kind of ride on the top railing with 2 wheels, and it won't fall off, and it will hold the GoPro at an angle pointing down towards my subject. So that way I can set this with the little motor to constantly rotate around the ring while keeping the direction of the camera pointed towards the center, no matter where it's located. So I can get panning shots of me working on something. This is a production value item. But I plan on building this ring probably out of something and using Legos to assist me building the track dolly, or the little, I guess this little thing. So this will be made out of Legos. I have Legos and kinetics. I have a huge collection. Once again, I gotta clean the urine off of them. This Geneva Convention only applies to wars. Stupid gay emojis. I didn't want to do that. I get it. That almost looks like eggs. It almost looks like a grave that just says eggs. Oops. The other way. It's weird how the G and the E are almost the same. There's an egg grave. When do you plan on making a railway spike rifle? I don't want to make that, but I do have a spike, right? I do have a what is it called? A railway? Is it just a railway spike? It has a name, I'm pretty sure, but I do have one. It's green. It's sitting in the other room. I was wondering what I could do with it, because you can heat it up and then shape it into a knife or whatever like everyone else does, but I wanted to use it as raw stock towards potentially building something else. I'm not sure what. Show us guns. I think I can't do that. I think there's rules against showing off. I guess there isn't, but maybe in a live stream might not be a good idea. I don't think I should show off my guns. I could literally show off anything here in my house. More recently, I guess. Or not more recently, but something I'll be using, I guess off camera. You won't get to see a lot of these weird glasses where if you wear them, they look straight at the ground because they're reflective. I don't know, I have a ton of stuff. Now, I want to see gun. You want me to go get my gun right now? Show us your muscles. You want to see all my muscles? You want me to take my shirt off and strip for you? Why don't I just draw a sad repenting egg right here instead? What's that weird little veil that eggs wear whenever they're crying, you know what I mean? Or women. How do you draw sad? Yeah, sad is slanted downward, right? And then we'll draw like a, I'll even make it blue. I like drawing it all neon. So I kind of want to keep an 80s theme to my whole YouTube, this YouTube specifically, I guess. Oh, how do I get this color proper? I guess I gotta like hope. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. This way though. See, she's repenting her dead husband. She'll hold like a rag, I guess. I guess just a hand down. What else are you gonna do with it? His sweet guns, did you call woman an egg? You are an egghead. That's not true. I'm not an egghead. There's someone Snapchatting me, don't. I got a new subscriber, the Unknown Ghost. Took you long enough, jerk. I'm calling the police. No, you. Alright, well, I guess since we're hanging out here and I feel like I've gotten most of the idea of what I wanted to get done. I mean, we really haven't decided. What do you guys want to see? You want to see Tall Boy, second evolution Furby, or do you want to see Fat Boy with sacrificial god pit right here in the center? Which one? Option 1, sacrificial pit. Option 2, second evolution Tall Boy. We send you a Snapchat. Will you show the whole stream? I will not. I like the shrine. I'm leaning towards the shrine too, because I think it would take less, I guess, building, and I could get it done a little quicker. I want to see toast on board. Your toast is right here. Sir, your toast is right here. 1. Fat Boy? Alright, I think it's Fat Boy. So is Fat Boy gonna get a standard feather? Is that the idea? I think the feathers is gonna be the best. And the way I was just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna use real feathers. I don't know where I'm gonna get them or what, but I was just gonna do like a ring of real feathers and then just another ring and another ring and another ring, and I'm gonna press them into the clay and then just kind of layer it up, I guess, and then do the modification to his eyes and his beak, and then I probably won't give him titties. I don't think, because it'd be distracting, and I don't want to model titties anyway. So I'm probably just gonna give him a different colored belly That'll probably be yellow. And then I was gonna make like a red ring around his head kind of deal, so he's kind of like a rooster, and I could make a flesh piece at the top right here. And a gobbler underneath, right? Made out of red as well. I guess I should draw that red. You like all these scribbles on screen? You like how incoherent this is? So yeah, I was gonna probably do something like that. Make it look more like a chicken, right? Roast the Furby. Evolved form could be a series later. I have more Furbies to work with, so if somehow I end up making something really, really cool, then I have follow-up project possibilities as well. That's probably Jarrett. It's probably my man Jarrett sending me a Snapchat right now. Yeah, look at that. No, Jarrett, I'm not showing it. Make him glow. I was making him into anything besides a lamp is gonna be kind of difficult. I've heard 2 suggestions. I've heard making him an Alexa, which I thought was cool, and I heard someone else say make him a security camera. That I could make him a security, like putting a camera in his eye and kind of making him able to record. Give him glowy eyes. It already has glowy eyes, and I can actually turn him on. I guess I could turn him on right now. Oh, I don't have all my batteries. No, I don't have all my batteries. I only have 4 rechargeables for some stupid reason. I guess I could try these. Chink, tinkling. So yeah, as far as glowy eyes, they're kind of done already for me, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to. The least amount of work I can do to come out with a cool final product, the better, I guess. But at the same time, you know, making it my own. A baby monitor for children. I'd have to put a mic in them. I was thinking a camera would be kind of easy to rig up to his eye, but I don't really know exactly how easy in all reality. Come here. This will work, I think. Make him gay. I could make him gay colored. You guys remember the robotic parrot that I made when I doodled Spanish? That parrot that I made rainbow colored for a really old viewer a long time ago. I can just strip this all over. I could do that and make him rainbow colored all the way around. If you talk Furbies and they learn language, do they really? The new ones do that? Please don't tell me that's true. That's what I've heard. Really? So I can teach him how to say moose boner. I could give him I could make a moose. I could make him a moose. I could give him antlers. Right? So instead of wings. That's interesting, actually. Wow. So instead of wings, you could give him like a jaw. Kind of like that. I don't really know exactly how real antlers look like. Kind of something weird like that, right? I could also give him one of each, but I'd rather one of each make them like different, right? But I think I'd rather make them uniform, if I'm honest. I think I'd rather make 2 antlers. I think antlers would look really cool, actually. Kind of pull them even to more mystical side. Draw a circle. Right now? I'll draw a circle. Fuck, that's easy. There we go. I'll even move that other way so you can see it. He screams, he's alive. It's alright. Let me talk to it like it's actually alive. Shut the fuck up. There's some weird internal hatred for her Furbies. I don't know what it is. I don't like them. I don't like these things. Shit to your circle. What do you mean? True circle position in MS Paint. Let me make sure it doesn't fall apart. See him nice and big. See those little jiggly eyes? I think I want to eliminate those jiggly eyes. I don't think I want that available to show up through. So with his eyes being blue, what I want is I want to dye the I guess the plastic, right, to a yellow hue instead of this blue hue. I think I just added you on Snapchat. Yeah, that's cool, man. Just let him. Okay, just let him hang out here. Where do you see him? I think right there, right? No, it's over here. I can kind of look at you. How you doing, Magma? Nice to have you here, man. Devil Spawn Moon gets me. I hate that Furby. Well, he's gonna be something else now. I could give him feathers in one layer, like this, right? I could give him feathers down here, and then I could switch to fur on the skull. So maybe feathers to help me bridge the gap between his two sectional pieces. And then maybe fur on the head, just maybe from the chin around. Could be a cool switch. If I'm gonna switch to antlers, you know. I don't think I'm gonna give him any arms, actually. I think I like him more like being an armless creature. I thought about maybe putting a little, you know, little holes and kind of building an arm off him, but I think I like the idea of him just relying on the subservient, you know, the subservient population around him to stay alive. Gotta love Furbies. I'm gonna get a new one. You're not. Also, new Furbies from what Joppy Boy sent me are $160. $160 for a Furby. I can think of two things better to buy for $160. I can't think of any. She just doesn't get me. Chris is awful. Yeah. I could also alternatively give him an opening to how about the wings that are just folded? Yeah, on this layer, no, this layer, yeah, this layer I had experimented with wings. Unfortunately, I drew it on the wrong layer, so I can't show you. I don't think I want to do wings. I think I want to make it look different. As much as I'd like to stick with the chicken theme, I think changing him a little bit to kind of make him a hybrid would be cooler. But maybe, you know, I still don't know how difficult. Also, the antlers, I'm not really sure what I could make. I guess I'd have to make the antlers out of wood and carve three-dimensional antlers. So they'd have to be like, I don't know. I don't really know exactly the I know antlers are kind of concave like this. They kind of wrap inwards, right? That's their shape. And then they kind of have these like ridges. That's kind of my rough idea what an antler would be like. So I'd have to cut the stalk into a block like this. Probably 3D far. Just kind of a rough idea. And then from there pull that shape through it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The problem would be this joint, right? Between here and here, because if you push on this at all, then that'll crack instantly, because it depends on the kind of wood I want to use, but balsa wood's super weak. Super weak. I don't think I can use balsa wood for a big item like that. I think balsa wood is kind of like a surface structure, but internal structure needs to be made out of something else. Span, buy me a new Furby. No, you already have one. And nah, man, that was my limited edition Furby that cost $165. Why does it cost so much? What is it about the Furby that costs so much? Is it made out of gold? You said that in a bitchy teen voice. Who? Whomst? I was thinking about giving him a pupil, because, I mean, in reality, I could give him, you know, something to peep at you directly, and that's why I had him on this layer. Yeah, give him a little more texture on his eyes and stuff. Give him, like, kind of a cat eye, but I don't think I like cat eye. But chickens are kind of derpy, so maybe I can do something like that. Once again, it'll just be illuminated. I'm thinking... I mean, there's this weird kind of like middle part here, right? That kind of like comes up like a triangle. There's a sensor here, that right here in this area. I'll just draw in blue so you see it. I should probably stop drawing. How do I need to stop drawing? On the wrong layer. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new layer. Yeah, so this is a sensor. I could carve out a hole and put a camera right there if I wanted to. Once again, I'm actually genuinely gonna have to lobotomize him. I'm gonna have to kill the creature and make sure he does not move, but still allow him the ability to illuminate when he's turned on. I could still let him talk, but in a matter of removing his ability to wiggle around this annoying stuff, I could probably just destroy his gear and he won't be able to do much. My childhood bully taught my first Furby to call me Dada. You can really teach these things how to say stuff? Maybe while I work on them from now on, if I'm like kind of do something else, I'll turn them on and try to teach them some stuff while I'm doing it. I'm gonna save the lobotomy part for as late as I can in the build, which I guess won't be very much longer, but the next video I'm probably gonna show is taking the rear housing off of the back of his skull and taking a look at the circuitry. I don't have a lot of knowledge in microcircuitry. As much as I'd like to sit here and pretend like I really know what the hell's going on in this thing, I don't. But I definitely know where to sever stuff. I don't know what does what, but if I can figure out what does what, then I know how to cut it. And all I want to do is take abilities away from this creature, and that's it. I don't want to really add any more abilities. If I could make him talk and say stuff that I want him to say, that'd be really cool. But I highly doubt it. You teach him how to insult Tide. It'd be cool if I could have him constantly listening like a microphone and learning by just having him on all the time. So like a piece that would just kind of talk. I'd really like to alter the pitch of its voice. It's a high-pitched voice because it's supposed to be cute, but if I want to make him a giant in a miniature scale, then what I'll do is have to make him have a deep voice so he seems big, right? To create the illusion better. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that one over here. Yeah, this. I know you guys say, oh boy. No. This is one song that I didn't use. Oh, Drone Warfare is really cool. But this one is the one we're going to go with. Number 1. That's literally what they do. They listen and learn. They're like a child. They're unlike Tide. Tide don't listen or learn. So, alright, right now, everybody in the chat, if you're still here, I don't even know how many people watching, I don't care. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit the like button. And help me decide and help me think of names for our beautiful Discord creatures. So right now we're gonna spitball some names. We got a boy and we got a girl. Probably a lighter girl like that. So I'm gonna write these down as you guys kind of spitball some ideas. I want ideas both done in a couple's sense, right? So maybe that they match. And I also want individually named ideas as well. We don't need to commit, I guess, to a couple's names. I'm still hearing. I listen and learn how hate Spanish. So help me. Their feet just kind of jet out. That's the weird thing about an axolotl is their feet just kind of jet out of their body. They don't really have like another joint. It's just like a stick with a foot on the end of it. That's so weird. All stuff I've learned just by hanging out with them, you know, learning their ways. I feel like they kind of don't care about me, you know. They don't really like, I feel like they look down on me like they're better than I am, which I think they are. I can't regenerate my limbs whenever they break off. Tide 1 and Tide 2? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. We need some options. What are they gonna be? I got the suggestion Juicy Lucy, which I liked. I like the name of Juicy Lucy. That's an option, right? I'm gonna actually write these down on my phone. God and Louise. What? Make them sex. It's actually harder than you guys think to make these creatures sex each other. Alright, names, right? Boy, girl. So for the boy, my personal thought was Adam and the girl Eve, right? Because they are a carrier of their species and they're extinct in the wild. So what's after that? What's another suggestion? I'll read the chat 1 second, just 1 second. Let me get my document set up proper. We're gonna have to come out with 3 votes for each gender, and then that will be how we host the vote. Oliver for the boy. So if you guys suggest the name, put boy first and then the name, or girl first and the name, so I know which one you're talking about. God and Louise, nah, I don't much care for that one. I guess we could do God for the boy. Crispy and Crunch. That's a cool name. I like how they go off of each other too. They're not crunchy creatures though. I don't even know if they have bones, if I'm honest. I think they're just amorphous. Liquid based. Lacey for the girl. Okay. I like the idea of Lacey because they have like tendrils, you know, kind of reminds you of Lace in the first place. Jewel and Fortnite. I can't do those. Tide 1 and Tide 2, can't do that either. Let me think. Combination, boy and girl. You could do Bonnie and Clyde, right? I think Bonnie's a girl name. Bonnie and Clyde. Those were the criminals. I think they were killers, right? They were like Fruity and Pebbles. That's pretty good. That's a good one too, actually. I'm just gonna I'm gonna get a long list of them, and then I'm gonna decide on 3 of each to vote from. Maple and syrup. Sure. Let me send somebody this live stream right now so she can come hang out with us. I think I can do this like this, actually. It's weird having so many computers at my disposal doing a job. It's wacky. I have a lot of technology happening around me. Hello Diana Payne, how are you doing? Axolotl and axolotl, that's not a good idea. Hey, Deanna or Diandra or Diana, help me think of a name for the boy and the girl axolotl. Say boy or girl first and then a name. Boy Hansel and Gretel, Hansel and Gretel, we can do that. I like Gretel, I like Hansel and Gretel because it makes me think of like the witch that's trying to eat them, you know? So that's kind of cool. Romeo and Juliet, star-crossed lovers, that's a good idea as well. It's a little cheesy, Romeo and Juliet. I want unique, right? It's not a bad idea though. Red Rocket. Red Rocket. Red for the boy, I guess, and Rocket for the girl. Girl is Anami, boy is Anagi. I'm not. There ain't no weeb thing going on this creature. Man, no way. You will get that. You get that weeb stuff out of here. You will be witch, master of none. Yeah, king and queenie. No, Queenie is also a viewer of ours, so that'd be kind of strange. I do like the idea of king and queen. I don't know. That's kind of strange though, because it's not really a name. I like the song by the way. Listen how crunchy it is. Be a little loud, but I'm sorry. Goku and Vegeta. No. David Bowie and Carrie Fisher. I don't want to name them after celebrities for sure. I mean, David Bowie is pretty good choice there, but maybe something else. But they're an actual mythological couple. Yeah, but they got those names, you know, those Asian people names. I don't know if I could do Asian people names. I'm too white. Red fish, blue fish. What's that from? Tanya and Ron. What about, yeah, let's get our best. Tanya and Ron is great. Othello and Desdemona. What are those names based off of? Let's get our like most basic like human names that we could get. What is Othello and Desdemona from? Spanish and Izmir. But what are the most basic human names that you could do? It's from the Shakespearean play Othello. What's the premise of that play? Zeus and Hera. I was thinking to avoid any like, I guess any mythological, because I like Athena. I like mythological names, but I think I want to avoid them. They're Mexican, right? So maybe something in Spanish, right? These are Mexican creatures. They're from Mexico. Boy, Jim. Girl, Kim. Jim and Kim. Persephone and Hades. Yeah, let's avoid the gods. I don't want to do gods. Kanye and West. Milton and Rosa. Milton and Rosa. Kim and Kardashian. Stop! Othello and Desdemona elope and have issues along the way. Elope. Whores. In Spanish, guys. Come on, give me something in Spanish. Julio and Maria. Like, well, Julio and Maria. Julio, why Julio? Bruh. What's up, Gundy? Check me out, man. I should probably, like, show you guys the whole image, I guess. Well, not that there's much to see on this mess of a screen. There you go. There's my concept doodle so far. I'll turn on all the layers too, so you have literally incomprehensible. kind of screwed myself by the placement of stuff, but be alright. No me gusta, master of none. Si te gusta, Rosa y Jesus. Not that Spanish. I don't want his Spanish names. I don't want that. You know, I'm thinking Spanish words. Right? What do you guys know in Spanish? What are some words you know in Spanish? Like biblioteca and stuff. Would you take a bullet for Kanye West? No. If not Julio, then Jorge. Boy North and Girl West. No. Stop giving me shitty celebrity names. You guys are better than this. Casa. Me llamo Alec. Casa. I'm like looking at them right now. Taco y Paco. Taco y Paco. That's actually super common. Super common, those two names used in combination of each other in Spanish. Pequeña. Pequeña, agua y tigre. Water and tiger. Pequeña. No. I don't know why. I was thinking like, oh, you could do maíz and harina, like corn flour or corn flour or corn or flour tortillas is what I'm trying to say. Maíz or harina. I'm actually gonna write that one down. I like that. Hey, this is the song that played in the video that I made of them when I was feeding them. I'd put maíz as the boy and harina as the girl. Noche dia, that's nice. That's actually very nice. And I put noche for the boy and dia for the girl because it ends with A. I think noche is masculine. No, noche is technically feminine. La noche, not el noche, you know. But it doesn't matter. Bebida y postres. No. Nacho and Libre. Juan y Paco. Are we given name suggestions? Yeah, for the axolotls drawn crudely down there. Give me some axolotl names. The boy is a lot more adventurous than the girl. The girl is, she likes to hide. She doesn't really like to hang out, you know? Jeffy Jaffet. We're not doing Jeff or Jaffet. Juanette. Let's steer away from Spanish now. I think we got some good Spanish suggestions. I broke my body snowboarding today. That's really cool though. Snowboarding is really fun. Jeffy Jaffet. Jaffet. No. Did you do well in snowboarding? Deandra? Shrek and Fiona. No memes, please. What was the lizard's name from Skyrim? Durkee? Oh, shit. We could do Durkee. Yeah, we could definitely do Durkee. I'll just put that as the boy, one of the boy names. There would be no female version of Durkee, though. Dom and Luna. I like that. I like Luna. And Dom is technically God and the sun, so that's a good combination. Durkee. I like Durkee. I like the idea of naming the boy after Durkee. Shut up in Spanish. Durket. I could move that camera around and show you guys literally anything right now, which is cool because that camera is being recorded through the Elgato streaming card and being split to a screen so I can see exactly what I'm doing live time over here, and then being picked up by OBS and being pumped to the stream. And that's pretty crazy. Shows the axles. I could move that over there. I have to stay wired to the capture card, so I can't really move the camera. I can only rotate it around, so probably wouldn't take it over there. And all there is one, he is poking around. You know, he's hanging out there. But the camera won't reach that far. Sun and moon is Dom and Luna. Yep. Dom is Latin for both God and sun for some reason. Girl, third wave feminism. Yes, this was my second lesson, and I went from falling over immediately. Now I can go down the hill backwards and turn my board around forward. That's really cool. I was to the point where I could like grind. I could grind pretty easily. And I could jump. I could actually jump with my snowboard when I go snowboarding. But your hips, oh my gosh, your hips when you snowboard, you know, after a couple hours, that's where all the pain is, right there in those hips. It's crazy. Bible and Quran, hell no. Move camera so you're out of focus. It's a GoPro. This thing will focus on anything I put in front of it. It focuses so fast too. But you guys like how I can just, you know, isn't that cool? Huh? Everything at my hands here. Everything on my desk. This whole station. I wish you guys could come sit here next to me so you could see how ridiculous this is. It's hard for me to get any work done because I have so much that I can use at once. There's so much I want to do at once, but it's just like, now that my station's complete, I mean, I'm only missing some basic tools, and this vise is going to have to find a stronger home than this desk. I'm pretty much set. I finally got my room in order. I've reorganized my room. I've moved my furniture. I had to move my motorcycle. I did this video. I set up the station. The reason why you guys see one video a week is only because I've just been like working nonstop. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to start recording some of the Lego cleaning process, the cat pee Lego video, which I'll probably put out this week. And then I'm probably just gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna put out a video tomorrow. I was just gonna do the stream today. Feel confident with what I've made a decision on. But that Lego, how to clean cat pee off of Legos is gonna be the next video. And I'm also gonna show you guys what I plan to do with the Legos. And I'm gonna show you some really cool stuff with Legos. Like, you guys might remember Legos, right? In your tiny little, like, measly small children brain, and you're just thinking like the big blocks and yeah, you know, like playing with whatever. No, I'm gonna make really cool models. This isn't quite to the scale that I wanted to show off, but it's gonna be something kind of a little similar to this. But that's to come. Did you entice the cat to piss on the Legos? No. And there's actually a backstory about that cat that I will tell during the video as to why it peed in there and what happened to the cat and all that. It'll be part of the video, is me giving an explanation. I'll probably show you the cat in pictures too, and I'll probably give you a full background as to what happened exactly. Some of you might know, some of you don't. What's up, Flip Flop? Ew, cat is gone. Yeah, cat is kill. I like the lighting in your house. It looks relaxing. I actually spend a lot of effort on lighting and overall, like you guys see all these stupid like things behind me. It takes no time to set those up, and then you just get to look at them forever. It kind of looks like a Cracker Barrel is what people have described my art style to be like when I hung stuff up, but it's like, whatever. I want to see this pieces. Span like spans. Oops. By who? Oh yeah, Professor Chaos, not that one, Glacial. It was a different cat. Professor Chaos's body is still buried in my house in Virginia, and Professor Chaos is due to be a project too. I'll be pulling him out of the dirt and seeing what I can do with his bones and stuff. I'm sure he won't mind me borrowing his bones since he's dead. But yeah, the I guess the art theme of the channel is all going to be mostly negative, as you can see on my drawings, as you can see on like everything I'm trying to do, kind of like a play on negative and positive, or negative, black and white, I guess you can say. Kind of based off of my old theme, but I'm going to lose red and any aesthetics or anything like that. It's just going to be black and white, and then I'll color around. What the fuck? But yeah, other than that, I guess things have been going on in my life. I mean, other than talking to a couple girls here and there, I just been working on this, man. Just been working really hard on this. I'm glad to hang out with you guys like this, I guess. It is nice. Not that I've ever felt, I guess, a distance between us, but back to the natural way of conversating with you, you know? Except for the whole camera setup and my whole body and all that. This isn't your Virginia house? Yeah, no, this is my Virginia house. I'm in the basement, but I have had to change the locks because I've expanded from my room into now the whole basement, and I can't sit here and just keep saying, oh, it's been so much work, but I promise you. And there's some work that I think I could make a video on and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing at least, but I think now it's back to get to the subject matter. No more filler stuff. Just make your projects, you know. No, it's a South African house. I went up the chairlift for the first time in my life, and it was horrifying. Yeah, I remember the first time I went up with a chairlift, and you kind of just feel like you're floating, you know. You're just like, oh. But I have two snowboards. I have one for me, and I have one for a girl. I keep a girl snowboard, and I keep an average girl size foot boots around. So if I ever take a girl on a snowboarding date, I have a board for her. It's been used twice, I think. No, it was the dismount that was horrifying. Yeah, you gotta commit. Have you seen the video, Diana, of it's a lift that breaks, and essentially they all start flying downwards. They're going off the tracks. downwards. They didn't fall off the tracks, but they just slid down because the brake stopped working, and it was just fling people off the bottom. I know you probably shouldn't watch that, considering you're probably scared of it still, but you're welcome to look that up. The chairlift. You just search chairlift accident on YouTube. It will pop up. I promise you that. Spanish, if I were to come to your house, does it have to be just me, or can I bring a friend or a security person? You can bring a friend, dude. It depends, Droppy Boy. If your friend's not cool, then I'll have to ask you and him to leave. I have a short temper with people. Also, I don't feel really comfortable sharing my place with people, I guess, because now I've got just so much stuff here that I don't want anyone to start feeling ballsy and think they can try to steal something from me and me have to put a bullet in them, you know? I don't want to see that. I don't want to kill you, Droppy Boy. It's getting off of it sucks the first time. How thoughtful. That's lonely. I didn't like snowboarding too much. Are you a skier, Ian? Did you ski instead? Of course, it was in Russia. Yes, that would be a scar for life. I've seen that. I just thinking about it. Yeah, that lift thing is awful. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I would ransack your whole house of all its napkins. I have 3 paper towel rolls in my house. Obviously a toilet paper roll, and I think that's it. So I don't have any napkins. Invite me to your home. I'm going to steal your light bulbs. I have a lot of light bulbs. I have a lot. I actually need more. I need about 4 more regular light bulbs and 2 more fluorescent ballasts. Light bulbs. Snowboarding is more of a drift than a carve in my experience. Yeah, if you sit with your board flat, it takes no time for you to. You gotta always have it angled. Yeah, I've been working hard on going to bed really early so I don't have to get daily headaches. Yeah. I go to sleep around 10 p.m. now, and I try to always go to sleep at 10 p.m. It sucks too, because in reality, I don't get to hang out with a lot of my friends because I go to sleep at 10 p.m., you know? It's like, a lot of you guys stay up till 12 or 2 in the morning. Not me, I gotta be an old man. The light bulbs are mine. No, they're fucking not. Chill out. I wish I could do like raffles or at least some sort of bot interaction with you guys just so you can feel like you're, you know, being productive by hanging out with me, but too bad. Welcome back, Autistic. So if we're all hanging out here, what do you guys want to talk about? I can't really do too much in the matter of like showing you stuff that you haven't already seen, I guess, but we can talk about some. Listen to this music that's going to get me copyright struck. Thunderstruck. Raffle off your light bulbs. I thought about giving away this first piece if I get it done right. Let me finish it first. If I feel like it's something that is worthy of giving away, then I'll do it, and if not, then I won't. I've been feeling prime for the past 4 days. That's great. That's really cool to hear. It's really easy to realize, or to know when, not know when, but I guess to complain when something's going wrong. But it's very hard to appreciate when things are going right, you know? I feel like we're kind of never really truly appreciate when things are working in your favor. You know that desert place that has a rolled up ice cream and the boba tea? The dessert place that has rolled up ice cream and boba tea? Yeah, rolled up ice cream where they freeze it on the surface and all that? Yes, yes. Exclamation point Jeff. Exclamation point light bulb. Fuck off. Give me a quick cue to draw, and I'm gonna, in the meantime, draw a little flower in a vase. A little flower, though. Look how nice that is. You guys say something to draw, and I will draw it while we hang out and chat. A gator. Okay, I'll draw a little alligator. They have those weird kind of like... Oh wait, that's not quite right. Jack Friday says, well, yeah, taking things for granted is kind of second nature for a lot of people. Like when you only think about how it is to not be sick when you are sick. Yeah, well, like you don't appreciate when you can use both of your nostrils until you've lost the ability to. Yeah. Now imagine, so take that aspect of life that we can only really truly appreciate things when we don't suffer from them, I guess. I mean, what I'm trying to say is we can only appreciate things when we are suffering from the opposite ailment. It's kind of a bad way to go about life, you know? Might be better if we just kind of take a second to look into our lives and try to realize what's going right, you know, focusing on the good part of being alive. It's easy to complain, but what do you have given to you? Granted, I sound like a dad or a mom that's like, just be grateful that you're eating, you know, $3 hot dogs from the grocery store. And I'll split them. His arms are a little longer than a standard gator, and he's a little thinner, but I think he looks kind of cute. I'll even draw it out here, you know, so it looks like he's just kind of ready to pounce. Hello, Kaylee Doshers. I think that's Kaylee. New member of our Discord. Everyone say hello to her. The song is pretty good. What's it called? That song is called Undefeated by John Pan. Undefeated. That's no fun. I haven't been sick in over a year, and I appreciate it at least once a week. That's cool. That was autocomplete on my phone. Did I miss anything? I'm sorry, you guys. Josh Taro eating Subway. Then they have those little, like, dinosaur noses. Which I can kind of loop this one around and make them a little piggy nosed. Give them a little bit of teeth. I'm just doodling. There's no final product. I'm not making professional emblems here. I'm just, I guess, getting some practice in. I'm going to start using this now more and that I have it set up. This is now a permanent setup. What you guys are seeing me use, this will always be here. I mean, I can replace it with my steering wheel if I wanted to do that here, but this is pretty much it. Everyone say hello to her. Hurry up. Haha, you kind of sound like that dad that uses the "there are starving children in Africa" to a kid who won't finish his plate. You seem chill though. Thanks, Jack Friday. Yeah, I don't scold you for the children. I don't use children in Africa as an example when I want to scold you. Instead, what I do is poke at your inefficiencies and how shitty of a person you are. I don't need the children of Africa. I don't need guilt in order to make you feel like a piece of shit. I'll just use, you know, your own life. You know, that's why your wife left you, you know, because you don't know how to pick up after yourself, and you don't know how to do any dishes. Grown-ass man doesn't know how to do dishes, you know what I'm saying? Do the goddamn dishes. Take out the trash. That's the man one, and then the woman one usually is do the dishes, right? Take out the trash. I want to erase his teeth and make them white. They're starving children in Africa. Draw a flamingo, please. All right, I'll draw a flamingo. I'll stop with this gator that I was kind of just tossed up. All right, flamingo, right? I guess let me move my piece. Standard. Let me make that a little bigger. I don't know if I like the size adjuster on the pen. I've been putting it on the pen. It's a button on my pen. I want to get used to it, but it's kind of cramping up my hand because I have to press the button a lot. Oh, that was nice, but it's not quite right. I don't know how their neck goes. Does it go all the way to the bottom? Draw an owl. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna draw one. It's what is Doppy Boy, right? Draw me doing a 6 snowboarding trick in the Arctic. I can do that. Glass addiction. Glass. I like eating my dishes. Glass addiction. There's those people that eat glass like light bulbs and stuff. That stuff's weird. What is up with this? Come on. Let me let go so I don't lose that curve. I think it's gonna be something like this. And they kind of have the bottom feet chicken stuff, you know, and then they keep a leg up for whatever reason, right? Do you eat dishes? I do not. Thinking about getting a girlfriend just to split the chores with. I know, right? Getting a girlfriend just so she can pay some bills. I can't wait to meet my future wife so she can help me with half my rent. Come on. And Jake, I guess, are you new here, buddy? I don't know if you're one of ours that have previously been here or not. There's my flamingo. That seems like a decent flamingo. Give him a big ol' eyeball. We're in the center. Kind of closer to the center, I guess. Alright. What was next? Draw an owl from Moonflower. I'll draw an owl. We'll draw it in what, like a teal? I wish you guys could see my color selector. It's very cool. Too bad. An owl. Okay. The owl with the little points, like this, like the little doggy-eared owl. Nope. I want to draw the beak first, which will be yellow. Friendship ended with Tide Kaylee is my new best friend. I was kind of hovering and not partaking anyways, but I gotta go. See y'all and have a nice stream, Spanish. Hey, nice to see you, Ian. Nice to have you here and have a good night, man. I probably won't be streaming super often if I'm honest, but nonetheless, thank you for stopping in, and be assured that we hang on the Discord and I read every comment posted on my channel. I try to definitely be immediately responsive. So if you guys want to stay in touch that way, I'll always respond to you. Yep. Oh, redo. Yep. Alt. Yep. Click. Yep. Hell yeah, Oti is everything I see. This is why you're my new best friend. I resisted buying fudge today. Now that's healthy. I bought ice cream. I bought 2 different ice creams. I bought a brownie ice cream mix, and I also bought a pomegranate cranberry ice cream. And I also bought Nutter Butters to grind up and put in the ice cream as I saw fit. So I would grind up the little Nutter Butters and, you know, just give it some extra spice, you know what I mean? You guys ever do that? What the heck? How do you resist fudge? Alright, now we're gonna draw Diana doing a snick snowboard trick. I'm gonna draw an orange, so I'll put like a I was thinking maybe like this. Right, she's got I'm assuming you have 2 legs, Deandra. Do you have 2 legs? I almost used this song in my video, but I think it was like just a little too upbeat, a little too hypey, so you will not see that. Where's my Jotaro eating? So I'm not drawing some Ching Chong stuff. No offense to any Ching Chongs present, I guess. Your legs will be kind of very separate, which is unnatural for a snowboard. Now I'll actually draw a butt. I'll give you a butt. I guess, is that how I could draw the butt there? I guess it'd have to be like this, kind of. How do I draw a female butt? Man, I drew that whole piece like that too. I can fix it. Her arms are way too long there. I guess she has boobs, right? Girls have boobs. Do girls have boobs? It's mainly, my board is actually orange. Draw one of those Mars lander things. Those are very intricate. I'll try though. Yes, dummy. Draw me and my new best friend. I mean, I'll do it. You just guys just gotta hold on with me, huh? So I try to color select this. It's not working very well. Enhance. Further enhance. Why can I not get this color for the life of me? Give me this orange, now and forever. This is Big Gigantic, by the way. If you guys don't know, he's a very good artist. Why am I working so hard to fix that? Like I said, boobs. Females have boobs like this. And she'll have like a visor, but we'll make her visor like yellow. Like this, right? And I'll like border it with like a darker, I guess a black or gray, darker gray. I don't know why I'm bordering it. I'm doing it. Yep. No, we use the same gray for the railing. She's grinding on that sweet ass railing. She looks good, man. You're killing it. We'll just make it go all the way off screen. So it shows you that she's been grinding for a long time, you know? God. God. Straight line? Can I do a straight line? Oh my god. This angle. It also has to do with the proportionality because of the size screen comparison to real life. Are you using your mouse to draw? No, I'm using my stylist. See this? This is big boy stuff drawing. My helmet is gray. Your helmet is fine. It's orange. Gun, gun, gun. Draw a gun. Yes, dummy. Draw me and my best friend. Yeah, I'm a professional. Is that enough? I feel like I just need to add just like one little small thing to her drawing to kind of pull her together. I was thinking like maybe an X. Give her an X in the hand, and then I'll make the blade actually white. That looks like an X, right? There. She has an X in her hand. Gun, wheels. Diana's so cool. A mountain. A mountain. Draw using keyboard only. I can do this. I could use my touchpad. You guys want me to draw with my touchpad only? Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Oh boy. Skate, skate, skate. Hey. What am I drawing next? A gun? With mousepad only? Alright, here we go. Gun, mousepad only, coming at you live. Ah, this does not feel good. Oh my god. Ugh. I can do it though. Oh, I feel so sluggish. I feel like I'm drunk. Look at me. I'm killing it though. That looks like a gun, right? Oh my gosh. Gun. Guys, BRB, I'm making a new YouTube. Okay, Kaylee Deshures. Guys, you guys can write down her last name if you want. That's what guns look like, right? That's the hole where the bullet comes out of right there. This one, like this. Oh, I feel like I'm running a marathon here. God, I cannot wait for it to be done with this drawing. I guess you gotta actually have a trigger on a gun to be able to shoot it. There's my gun with a mouse pad. God, that was awful. It's a laser gun. Oh, let me never do that again. Ever. That looks like a 10mm pistol from Fallout. It kind of does. God, that hurt. Okay. Something else, quickly. Keep me rolling. The next drawing will be in lime green. You guys suggested a bunch. Kaylee and Autistic Dog, right? So let's draw Kaylee. Do that really quickly. She's always sad, right? Yeah, you guys are gonna get the stick figure treatment. I'll do the stick figure. I'll give you at least a little bit of 2D like this. Here's Kaylee. And here's Autistic Dog. I like how to mitigate the holding hands, I just drew a line. Aww. Diana's my best friend. I'm going to get more cake and get fat. That's a good idea, man. Dude, what kind of cake did you get, Unknown Ghost? The AXO. Sorry, the government wrote that in Roblox. I'm coming to axe them. To axe them. Okay, well, it's something else you guys suggested. I don't remember. A cockroach. Okay, I'll draw that in brown. How do you... Brown is such a weird variation of orange, almost. I want to draw this cockroach a little differently. I can actually draw not... I'm going to draw an actual cockroach, I think. Or I could draw the SpongeBob cockroach. Is that the one I'm thinking about? With the, like... It's going to have, like, a... I like the song. I like the song a lot for some weird reason. There's something about the song I like. Yeah, just like that. I'm thinking... Oh, not that undo. Oh, stop. I can't draw on white. I can't draw on black. I gotta like actually give them limb color. La cucaracha. What about vest? What the fuck is la cucaracha? La cucaracha is a song in Spanish involving a cockroach that can't walk around anymore because it's too drunk or too high. Is that what a cockroach looks like? He's gonna be smirking, obviously, like that. Alt. I kind of want to make his antennas this color, I think. This little thing is so touchy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that one. That kind of looks like a cockroach, right? Obviously, the reflection on the glasses. How else would you know that they're glasses unless they don't have a reflection on them, right? Hello, K-Bear. It's me, Alti. K-Bear, you should get an icon on your account. Also, you should like and subscribe on the new account as well, so I can get even more. Think of all the popularity I'll be getting. How long until I'm nationally renowned, right? As being a master craftsman. I do look forward to being in a different category of YouTube, you know? Like, I'm no longer a video gamer. I'm a personal blogger. It sounds so gay. It sounds so homosexual, but... Speaking of, I guess, homosexuality, a gay man complimented my car the other day, and I was like, thanks. It's just kind of strange, I guess, coming from a gay man. Not that it's worth any less or anything like that. It was just kind of, I guess, something I wasn't quite used to. Alright, what's next? I'm the small one in the drawing. That's actually a roach, and no. Yeah, Autuck is this one. Out. And it's K-leg, like this, right? K-leg. Draw my son. How many limbs does your son have again? Is it a fox? Do you own a fox? Like that? And a tail. That's what it looks like, right? Something else. I am taller than you. Give me an actual presentation, Spanish. I mean, I can help you out if height is what you're concerned about. I can help you. Watch. How do I do this with 2 feet compacted like this? You have to do this. Give you some high heels if you want. Is that what you want? That's so you can try to keep up with your girlfriend. I even color it all red. Nice, I'll take. Look, you're taller. Show Spanish, me next to you. Yeah, right. Pretty close. He has eyebrows. He does? So I could probably just stick with red. Is he mad all the time? Like that? That better? Is he resentful? That's a snake, by the way. Punch YouTube, I want peaches and ice cream. My icon won't change, says Caribou. Yeah, it takes a while. You gotta wait. Draw me next to you, Spanish short kid. Yeah, right. I'm so tall. This image doesn't have the resolution for my height. Alright, give me a couple more drawings before we say GG on this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Draw a door from Door Purchase. Magma's logo. It's like that, right? You guys like my new logo on the Discord server? How it's a little crooked and all that? No kidding, Smudge. Jerry the Isopod. I don't think I could draw an isopod. I'll try though. Isopods are complicated. We'll draw them in what? What color? I'm thinking purple. Their legs are very complicated things, isopods. This is the best I've got here. You're gonna have to bear with me as I try to piece this kind of layered thing together. This is awful. Looks kind of cute. I don't know, I think they got like a little stinger or something at the back. I'll just give him antenna just for the sake of it. I'm gonna make his eyes red. I'll put like a white dot in the center, or not in the center, but the reflection, right, like this. Looks pretty cute. In fact, you could probably even do like this, like a line and then a dot. There you go. Draw a smudge, grape juice from that jewel. Chris is scared of me, huh? Meet the new jewel room friends. Unidentified male students are often considered by teachers to be a nerd alert man to make a sandwich with a jewel. What am I reading? Smudge? Okay, I'll draw smudge. We'll just draw her in white, I believe. Kind of poking in from the bottom of the screen here. I actually don't quite remember Smudge's complete range of pigment, but I know that she's a psychopath. So that's what we're going to go off of here. And Smudge has like the weird kind of like, she has like a pink edge to her eye. Kind of makes her look human like this. And she has like a really light color in the center of her eye, right? Man, there's so many buttons I'm pushing right now. Smudge has a P. P, Elijah, she has blue eyes. P. She has a P? I even draw her blushing, how about that? Is that how you draw a blushing cat? He has a brown face with a white nose and a chin. Does it have a chin? We can give him like a couple of little double chins, you know? A little chubby. Draw Roblox noob. Roblox noobs are my favorite. So kawaii disu. Ooh. Guess our so old Smudge is a boy. I love Roblox guy. I'll try you, Roblox guy. He's yellow, right? He's a block, I know that much. It's cool that you guys are just hanging out, just for the sake of me doodling around. Nothing in particular going on anymore. Does he have a red shirt? Can you explain why you made a new channel? Also, the MC server still up? The Minecraft server is no longer up, and I made a new channel because I'm making different content now. How are you? Cole, nice to have you here, man. It's pretty chubby. A green pant, blue shirt. No, red shirt. I'll do green pant if you want, but it's definitely a red shirt. And then I can do Alt. Complete his arm. It is kind of like this, right? How are you doing, man? Blue pen. It's kind of hard to draw at this stage now that I've gone this far. But you guys get a good idea of what he looks like, you know? Through the flower. And I'll put something on his shirt, I guess. What should I write on a shirt? What did Game Bunny have written on his shirt? When I cry, lol, this ain't mind crack. Okay, understandable, so that's cool. I'll distribute the map. I still will do that. I just need to find the most recent one. Send Spanish. Oof. I can write oof. I am going to open a P.O. box, you guys. And I'll do unboxing videos. So I've got this desk. I've got a nice camera. I've got all that. So if you guys feel inclined to send me stuff, I will make a video for every single box of items sent by me. I mean, to me by you guys. Hasn't been done yet, but I will be doing. I mean, it's been done before, but I haven't done it yet, rather. Fortnite, right? Oof, I did. Look, oof. What if I send my Furby? If you send your Furby, then it'll get a shrine. I'll have a project where I purposely build a shrine to that Furby. Copying Game Bunny. Oh no, not a good idea. We both know what I would send. No, I don't know what you'd send. What the hell do you mean? What would you send, freak? And don't. Can I send you a pocket pal? Pocket pal? Pocket monster? Yes. So I was thinking like a maroon over here. What are we gonna draw here? Another suggestion, quickly. Piss in a jar. We knew you would do that, I guess. I don't need human urine. I don't think. He called me a freak. She is a freak. You guys don't know that about her, but yeah, but she's wild. Gamer girl P. Stop. Can never predict what you're thinking. Yeah, Fortnite character. No! No Fortnite character. I'm gonna draw a simple clock. Clock. You clock. Singing one of those like little, like the little jingly clocks with the bells on the top. You know what I mean? Like this. I don't know, like a stop, like an alarm clock, I guess. I don't know why my brain was like, draw this. You want to draw this. I feel like I'm drawing with chalk. I really like drawing with these colors. Look at how ridiculous this is. It's like a doodling with Spanish, but like on crack. Why is it 3 though? Carissa is my best friend. Yay, kidding. I love you, Carissa. Shut up, autistic dog. All right, everyone can get. Can we get 10 likes? Yeah, that'd be cool. BRB, no problem. All right. No. All right, one last drawing. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do it in this nice teal over here. One last drawing. Who's gonna get the last drawing right here? This square right here. I'm just gonna doodle something quickly. Maybe I can put it in a better place. No. I'll draw it next. I'll draw it here between the cool cockroach. I like that guy. Can we get 1 like? One last drawing, quickly. Orange juice. All right, I'll draw an orange instead. Toast. I already drew toast. Toast. You know how long the leg of that glass, I mean the glasses rim is for that pair of glasses. He looks good. I like putting the hands on hips a lot. I don't know why I like the hands on hips in drawings. Yes, drink his beer. Make him lick it up. I'll give him a little tongue. My dad's protected over his beer. Dad, give him 6 minutes. You know what a Frau is? Frau. We're done. The GG. Let me make sure everything looks good, frame-wise. Well, kind of like that, I guess. Best I can do. A little bit Diana cut off, but no one cares. Okay. Once again, thank you guys for joining me. That'll be the end of the stream. I had fun. I'll probably do this more. It will be in an alternate format. It won't always be doodles. I will do live streams, but it'll be of my desk, and I'll do stuff like that where I can kind of just show you guys some work live time. Once again, much appreciated. Anybody that, I know you guys, this is not video games. I know this is not normally what you watch, but I try to make it somewhat entertaining, you know? So next video will be, the next video come out will be in the next week, will be how to clean cat urine off of your Legos. Something, it's a trouble I'm going to go through. So I'm going to show you guys what I do in hopes that it works. Yep. Stream hoops, no. Also, I guess, once again, big happy birthday to the Unknown Toast. Hope you have a good one, man, for real. I hope you do. And Droppy Boy, I don't think you're still there, but if you're listening, we'll get in touch, man. Itinerary for being meter shower in the New Jersey hotel, server room in the Discord, and my dad and emotes and bombing with the Discord. You know me and my friends. Okay. Once again, thank you guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll be on the Discord, so I'll see you guys there. Oh, I've been recording this whole time and streaming. Whoops. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a good one.